So I have Treasure Island right here. And I cut it off. Siren Secrets. And I haven't decided if I just want to do like one accent nail or these, because I'm going to a wedding this weekend and I don't want it to be too what's that called? I want it to be somewhat subtle. But as you all know, I never really do my nails subtle. So, yeah. It's not, oh, it's not really me. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to double it. Because I don't really like being able to see through my nail, but I've seen this done quite a few times and it looks really good. It just provides like a pink kind of pearlescent type look that's fairly sheer but not like crazy, but I can see like my lines, so I would probably like that better. Anyway, my nails are like pretty long right now. This was a little stiff. So if I cut this in half and try to, oh, that should be okay. It's gonna have to be a lot of stretching, but as you know, this is a little bit harder to find than your average one, which is why I was going to be using this as the other one, but it's much smaller. I feel like this is like the 3-strip. See? But it should stretch. So we'll see here. I have my warming mat on, but it doesn't seem to be very warm. Isn't that pretty? So both of these sets are from March 2023. The box, March 2023. Yeah, that was beautiful. Oh, that's so good, you guys. Oh my God. I can't believe how amazing this looks. So I did wear this that year, but I dropped it. I put this over the white set that came in the box. It was called, you know what, I can't remember now. That's annoying. String of Pearls. I think I want to do that on all my nails. It's just too good. Too good. And if you notice, like, some of them go down further than others. So I'm trying to kind of keep those on the same hand. I feel like the glitter overlays do stretch easier than like some of the design sets. Treasure Island is not hard to find, but this set right here, if you can find it, it's usually at least $10. If not like some crazy amount or in a bundle. I didn't think there were any of these boxes left. They had them for sale, I think in the summer of 2014. And I bought 2 more boxes. I think that it was just like extra inventory that they were trying to get rid of. And then last week, I actually picked up one for $25. I didn't think there were any left like that. And then I saw some crazy person had these glitter dips. They look like this. This is my original partial that I wore. $6 a piece, and they had 3 of each. And of course somebody was like, I want them all. I was like, rude. Can't you share with us? But I mean, I understand. I probably would have done the same thing. There's like a piece of glitter right there. And if I don't nip it off, it will catch on something and it will rip out. Which is, yeah, the last thing that I want, right? Yeah, look at that. So this is how Shannon wore it. Well, obviously she did this finger, but this is how she wore it. And that's really pretty, but I think I'm going to be crazy and do it all. Either that or I could do a double of this, but I think it might look weird because I didn't double it. On the other one. I think since I'm going to do all of them, I can use this large one. This one doesn't have it go down as far as this one did. That's interesting. Oh yeah, this feels warmer now. I just think I want to do all of them. I think I'm going to be, you know, see how this one goes? This one's like short and this one's longer. I find that somewhat annoying, but oh well. Oh, I took that off already. Okay. Goodness. Just stretch that quite a bit more. This one is shorter. So which side is longer? this side maybe? I don't know, on this one it's hard to tell. I hope I didn't cut that too crazy and I can still make it fit. So when I stretch mine, I try to go diagonal instead of just stretching it like up and down. And the reason why I do that is because I feel like it gives me a more like even stretch. Yeah, I didn't have to cut it quite that much. See, I cut it too far up. Oh well. Hopefully I can make the other one fit. This will be a pain to get off though. But I wish they would make more reverse glitter dips. I heard the reason why they don't is because it is difficult to ensure quality control, and they wind up throwing away a lot more than they should in order to like ensure products, whatever it's called. So let's see. I should be able to make that work. I don't know, that's pretty short. Sometimes if it happens, I'll just put it on like a different finger. This is a little too big for that finger, but I can stretch the one that I was gonna put on there. So I am gonna do this though, because it should make it a little bit less, a little bit more narrow. I can almost always do my pointers and my pinkies with one strip. Oh, and my toes kind of match this. Even though I probably won't be showing my toes at the wedding because she's having it at a campgrounds, her wedding. Oh, look what I did. That makes me sad. I just hope I'm not like upstaging the bride with these nails. Which I think you will see this possibly when I'm up there. So right now I'm kind of trying to push this up a little bit so that it fits my cuticle line better because I cut off too much. And I feel like the glitter dips are very forgiving. Like you couldn't do this with, see how it's like wrinkly right now? But top coat will fix that. I don't know, that might be a bit much, but that goes down really far. This goes down really far. It's okay. Hopefully this isn't too boring, you guys. I'm doing the same thing to every finger. Watch me do one finger. Okay, we're done with that video now. Oh, goodness. That's fine. It will hurt my feelings. So I'm supposed to make... Oh, I need to text her and ask her what flavor she wants. I'm making... Well, my husband makes like the cupcake part, but then I make like the... the decoration part, and I'm just doing it really simple because we have to take these, you know, a ways, right? Which one of these is longer? I guess this one is longer. I took the smallest pinkies out of this and put it on my toenails. I'll try to put a picture of my toes. The smallest pinky on my big toe, and I like just combined the two pinkies for the corner, and I cut it with my craft punch. This one, so that it would have that and it wouldn't be as obvious that I cut it. Sometimes I feel like these reverse glitter dips easily catch right here at the cuticle. After a day or two, so you can just take some fingernail polish remover and treat your cuticles again with it. I'm sure I've showed that in a few videos now. You guys, I really love this. I might have to do this again. I also want to wear the blue one over the pearl set. I wore the blue one, well, I guess it's teal, this one over purple, and it was so pretty. It was so good. So I want to do that again at some point too. But I also use these to mix with. So I watched Shannon do her nails, and I'm kind of copying her. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, so I need to ask my friend who's getting married what flavor she wants, because I usually infuse my chocolate with some kind of flavor, and I was going to do like a filling chocolate. So it's going to have chocolate, and then I'm going to do a really simple like white topping with some gold sprinkles. They're like little gold beads. They do not look like food, but they are sprinkles. They're like gold balls, basically. I just put like 3 gold balls on top of the cupcakes or something as like a little accent. Okay. Now I have to stretch this one like a lot. Because it is not the right size, but hopefully I can put the other side on there. And it will be fine, hopefully. Let's not put it upside down. I've had them stick before when I've done that. So this friction causes heat to go into the strip. It feels warm on your hand. And my heating mat is on. Like, I'm pretty warm right now, but I feel like it just makes it even more pliable. See, that stretches really easily. But then it kind of curls sometimes. It looks like I put this on crookedly. Or crooked. Or I just didn't stretch it far enough, maybe. And if these do wind up ripping, honestly, you can't really see it once you put top coat on, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think that I ripped it. Oh, maybe right there. Yeah, right there I did. There's like a tiny rip right there. But once I put top coat on, it won't be noticeable. I mean, I can hardly see it right now, so. I feel like a princess. It feels very fancy. When I put the greenish one, the teal over over the pearl set, the white set, it was so fancy looking. I was like, oh, I don't know if I should be wearing this just for every day. But you guys, I loved it the whole time I had it on. It was so pretty. I do wish this didn't come down quite so far. With my last manicure, which you might not see before you see this one, I had 3 sets on my ring finger, and it still cracked. Like, all of my nails cracked on my right hand and only one on my left hand. So I'm not sure why that happened. I think that's really super weird. I did do I planted some plants, but I mean, I got both of my hands in the dirt and everything, so I'm still not sure how that would have mattered. But I mean, I am right-handed, so maybe it was just more use than normal. But it was like the second day or the third day that I had it on. I was like, that's bizarre. I just felt that was really weird. So I love the way this looks where it just goes down like kind of to here, or like this one. This one feels weird, like it doesn't go down far enough. Although I guess those are kind of the same. I feel like these go down too far. And Color Street makes the glitter dip shorter than a normal set. Like, let's see if I can show you. Oh, that's apparently not a good example because it doesn't look shorter. Huh, interesting. Well, anyway, and then these are like the stupid 6 strips. So see how there's only one thumb, and then this is the 6 and the 4 and the 3 and the 2, which is frustrating. Oh, I guess this one might not be any shorter. Interesting. Oh, huh, okay, sweet. Some of them are. Some of them are shorter. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get 2 out of this. I might be able to, I might not. I don't know. I feel like probably not. Well, maybe. Maybe if I stretch it. These are pretty stretchy. Stretching the thumb is going to be super fun with this glitter dip. That's what I did last time, and it worked. So, so that's been in my freezer since 2023, you guys. Like April or May of 2023. So 2 whole years that's been in my freezer, heat sealed. And it still went on like that. So that's why I advocate heat seal with a flat iron, not with a lighter, and put it in your freezer. Because I've had people tell me that they heat seal it and they don't store it in their freezer and then it gets dried out. And I don't think I've ever had that with one that I've personally heat sealed and stuck in my freezer unless it was already dry when I opened it the first time. And you see how long it takes me to put these on. So I have this sitting open over here, although it is in the package. And I opened that package Tuesday when I did my toes. Gosh, it's warm. I'm very warm right now because of this heating that. Okay, let's... I think I just screwed up my cut. See how much I have to stretch it? Like a lot. So we'll see what happens. I was going to wear punk phase on my toes. And that set is not very forgiving. I had a partial of it, and I had 2 small thumbs, and that's what I was using for my large toe. And I screwed up, but I didn't start with my toes when I started. I started with my smaller toes, which wasn't very smart because I wound up taking it all off. That's a big wrinkle. We gotta make sure that we get down all the way. Oh, the kids must be at recess. I can hear them screaming over there. I wonder if I do have ADHD because I am so back and forth with these different topics. So the cupcakes, what I do with my chocolate, because I can't have dairy, is I have a specific brand of chocolate chip that I buy at the grocery store. And it has no nuts, no milk, no seeds, whatever. It's a dark chocolate. And it's a main brand, but there are other ones besides this specific flavor does have milk in it. But it doesn't have soy or, it's free of 9 major allergens. I think it's gluten-free too. So if you had celiacs, you probably could. I don't remember though for sure. I melt it in the microwave and then I mix in almond milk. So when it's completely melted, right, it's the same type of concept as ganache. You would mix in cream or whole milk or something, right? I don't understand why I'm having so much trouble getting this in the right spot. So I melt the chocolate and mix in, first I mix in the flavor. So I use essential oils. So you could use really any flavor you want, but I prefer to use lemon, orange, or peppermint. And sometimes I just mix it in the chocolate and then I put coconut oil in there, 5% maybe of coconut oil. And then I pour it into a mold, a chocolate mold. And then they're chocolates, right? But if I'm going to put it as frosting, it's more of a ganache. And that requires the milk. I don't know why, but I feel like that's not where it's supposed to be. Okay. No, I didn't put it under there. This isn't warm anymore. So the chocolate and then a couple drops of the essential oil and then the milk. Or if I want it to be caramel chocolate ganache, I will take caramel creamer. Starbucks has a dairy-free creamer that I like to use in my coffee. And I will put that in there instead of the milk until it's about the same consistency. So when it's warm, it's very light. But once you put it in or on whatever you're going to put it on and you put it back in the fridge, it becomes more of like a hard frosting consistency, just as if you had refrigerated frosting. I think that's warm enough now. Oh, look, it's longer on one side than the other. That's fantastic. Okay. I think we'll go like that. Because I have to stretch this way. And when you stretch it one way, it gets shorter or more narrow the other direction. I'll show you what I'm talking about. See? Not a lot, but a little bit. I might have ripped that a little bit. So it's not difficult to make those. The actual cupcake is an AIP recipe that I found for blueberries, and instead of putting blueberries in, we modified the recipe just slightly so that we can do like chocolate chips or whatever. Sounds like somebody's doing yard work right now at 2:30 in the afternoon. I mean, it's not super hot out, but like, personally, I would do it either before 11 or after, like after 6. But I'm a wimp when it comes to the heat. Turn that off now. Let me put this on. Whoops. Another thing that I sometimes do you see how there's like a tiny bit right there? I've used that before. I don't know if this will work or not, but I don't think it's wide enough. I'll have to stretch it. I've used that tiny bit before to do tips. Like the ripped off part. Like this part right here. Like a super tiny tip. Okay. Come on, stick. Stick in the corner. There we go. Oh, I think I might have ripped it right there. Hold on. Possibly. But like I said, it should disappear with top coat. Do you see it? It looks ripped right there. But because of the glitter and everything, it's really hard to see it. So hopefully, once I top coat, no one will be able to see it. Not that most people get that close to you, right? Hopefully I won't be able to see it. We planted tomato plants and another blueberry plant because I'm pretty sure the gopher damaged our previous blueberry plant. It looks questionable. I mean, I can't see the roots, right? But like I can see that it is not doing as well as it did last year. It looks very unhappy. Has very few leaves and stuff on it. So I'm hoping that in a couple of years it will somehow manage to help itself or something. If you have any advice about that, please put it in the comments. It's really amateur. We're amateur gardeners. We grow like tomatoes and cucumbers and stuff that's like super easy to grow. I am trying to grow. One of my husband's friends does a whole bunch of starts, and my husband got 2 eggplants. I love eggplant. I'm the only one. That's okay. So eggplant and we got Armenian cucumbers. I've been looking for a specific type of cucumber, English cucumbers or Japanese cucumbers, like at the store to plant. And I don't know if they just don't sell them over here or what, but like I have not been able to find any. Supposedly Home Depot has some, but we don't have a Home Depot close to us. It's like 20-30 minutes away, and I don't really want to drive over there for that. But I might have to, because I would really like that, but ooh, I need to be more careful apparently. Push too hard. I think I'm going to put a little bit right there too. I just feel like because there's so much glitter right at the cuticles, sometimes it catches easier, or it doesn't do whatever easier. That looks really weird. I hope that looks better when I put the top coat on. So see, this is probably too many to do all at once. But these are both glitters, so normally I can do it with glitter. The other thing that I've been doing is after I put my top coat on and it dries, I do this again. I push down right here. I've noticed a lot of the top coats as they dry, they seem to pull that up for some reason. But I feel like the top coat is important because I feel like it really glues everything together and seals it in. And the most important thing is don't get the strip over your cuticle. And make sure that your this part of your nail is clean. And I use this to clean right here. But you can use cuticle remover, or some people can just like scrape it off if they've like had a hot shower or they soak their nails in hot water or something. Or oil. But I've seen a lot of nail fees where the strip is like over here. I've seen a lot of nail fees where people have perforated right here instead of cutting the strip beforehand. And then it looks jagged along their cuticle line. And I feel so bad for them. And I don't want to say anything because I don't want to hurt their feelings. But if they were to take some steps to like use the template like I do, like these templates that I save over here, then instead of perforating it with their nail where it doesn't fit, then it wouldn't rip like that. And the older sets you could perforate like that. I feel like this never goes on tight. You don't want to do this with Color Street because it's just too strong. I don't know about their new formula, but with the one that they had before they discontinued it, it's too strong. Okay, time for a top coat. I'll be right back. I'm going to do this one this time. So this doesn't seem to shrink my strips like such a V, and I don't think it cracks. There's nothing really special about it. There's a lady that I watch that does she like revives old nail polishes, and she usually uses this. She said that it doesn't crack or chip on her, so I have no idea how long she wears her nail polish for, and it's liquid polish. For whatever that's worth. Do you see how it changes it when you put the top coat on? And part of that, you guys, is because I just feel like Color Street isn't as shiny without a top coat. This is wet too. But also because I put the nail polish remover on. Do you see the difference? I mean, it's wet, but it kind of dulls it a little bit where you put it on. If that makes sense. I do feel like I got it all over my cuticle, which is not really great. See? I have a holder and I don't even use it. Isn't that silly? Like I have a thing to hold the polish. Oops. Touched my nail to my nail. wonder if I messed it up. I don't think I did. It's so pretty though, like because of that gold shimmer. So I've watched some people do their nails with wet polish, and apparently you're not supposed to go like all the way up to the cuticle. And I'm like, okay. Because I feel like it looks really weird if you don't go all the way up to the cuticle. But then you get it all over your cuticle. See the mess I made? I feel like that's another problem if it sticks to if you're on your cuticle like this and then the strip sticks to that because of your finger going over it. I feel like that pulls it up too. So this one is dry and this one is wet. So the wet one is shinier, but I feel like that's still a lot more shiny than without it. And you have to be really gentle with this. So I'm sort of pushing my cuticle back, and then I'm pushing down with the cuticle stick. And I do this pretty much every time now. Unless I only do one coat and then I don't do it. Unless I feel like I have lifting. There we go. I feel like in real life it's more pink and the sheen is stronger. I feel like a pretty princess. Thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you guys later.